Hey y'all, go see our pal Jeremiah Watkins this Wednesday in Austin, Texas for Stand Up on the Spot, and go see him headline in Portland, Oregon, Omaha, Nebraska, St. Petersburg, Florida, Escondido, California, Phoenix, Arizona, London, Ontario, Canada, New Orleans, Louisiana, Lexington, Kentucky, Houston, Texas, and more dates to be added at jeremiahwatkins.com. And Tammy just added a headlining date in Waterloo, New York on September 19th. You can get tickets at eatmytrash.com. And go see Libbie Higgins in Nashville, Tennessee at the Lab at Zany's on July 21st and August 18th. You can get tickets at LibbieHiggins.com. Need something fun to watch after Trailer Tales? Check out the episode 50 of Miss Crystal's podcast program, the viral podcast with the baby goals, and the 100th episode of Stand Up on the Spot special. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing, y'all. We love ya.
It's time for Trailer Tales.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Trailer Tales. My name is Dave Gunther, and to my left is not just a short stop on the field of dreams, but also of the podcast. Someone who's been catching balls and catching fouls for a long, long time. Someone that when they're in the bedroom says, "Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play." It's
Miss Crystal.
And to her left is someone that has been anointed by royalty. Someone that is not a queen, not a princess, but a title that is unknown because she surpasses anything that royal and that majestic. If I put her on a star like Kirby and sent her from world to world, nobody would bat an eye because she is that cool and she could be a video game character. She's that fun. It's
Tammy. Okay. And thank you guys for joining us on another episode of our real, everyday, weekly podcast called Trailer Tales. That is a real podcast. Thank you guys for being here. And, man, we got a lot to talk about this week. We got a lot to talk about.
well, yeah. I'm right out of the gate. I'm just gonna say, I'm a little bit jealous. Y'all been real good about including me and stuff lately, and
Thank you for acknowledging that. Go ahead.
you've been really good. I do appreciate it, and I do feel like the reason why you didn't include me on this thing is I just can't imagine that Miss Crystal didn't think that I was going to embarrass her or something.
Well, and she had a +1. She didn't have a +2.
That is a good point. Okay.
And also, they required that everybody that has attended finished high school.
Ooh.
And they checked credentials.
Did they check your...
They checked me.
What did they say at the door?
Well, they checked me pre. I had to fill out some paperwork.
And what about post?
And they did a physical check when I got there as well.
They patted your down or what? What did it...
Underneath.
They credit carded you?
They had to.
They did.
What does that do to
And-
let you know that you graduated high school?
And I said, and they said, "You're good to go." I go, "I'd check again." And I go, "I'd check this area one more time."
So he had his wand. He's like,
And then he used his hand.
Hand.
Because he couldn't get the wand. I guess I had too much.
Meat.
Yes, I wouldn't. It was too thick down there, and he couldn't get the wand. And I said, "You're going to have to use your hand, man." He goes, "Is that okay with you?" I go, "I'm requesting it."
And he said, "Is that okay with you?" Asking me if it was okay. I go, "Please. I want to see."
I said, "Please."
Do-
So he credit carded me.
do you do that during your TSA flights and stuff?
Yes.
Like when you're going through security,
Yep.
you say, hey, my man, you better put down that wand and start using your hands.
So what I started doing was, you know, the little, when you open up a soda can pop, the little tops,
It's the tabs.
the tabs. Before flight, I will take a tab, stick it right in between there.
Stop.
So the monitor goes off.
Right.
So then they have to pat it and see what's in there.
And you said you're naturally meaty.
Right.
So they're going to be feeling for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Really getting in those crevices. And they're only supposed to use the back of their hands.
Also use the front.
She says use the front. You're going to feel better.
So you're going to feel more if you use the front.
You ever got a gasm from it?
No, it's not. I'm not busting nuts in the TSA line. It's just more about like, hey, I've been married a while. And Daryl hasn't been locked up in quite some time.
He hasn't been on really good behavior.
I know.
So you,
And it sucks for me.
Oh, right.
So if you don't watch my mukbangs, if you do watch my mukbangs, you'll know that when Daryl is locked up, that's my time to, how do you?
Philanthropy.
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 That's my time to,
Seek out.
Seek out. And Daryl knows about this. So don't be like, Tammy, Daryl knows about this. I have needs. If he's locked up, who's going to take care of those needs? So anyway, he hadn't been locked up in quite some time.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have someone else touch your It really is.
Why did that sound so poetic when you said it?
And I'm doing it, and they're going to do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't put the bottle cap in there, there's a 70% chance it's going to get flagged anyway.
Mm.
I'm just bumping that chance up.
Right. You're taking fate into your own hands.
Yes. Because
Right.
how often do they say, ma'am, come through here? And when you walk through and you see that little computer of the person and it's got a little square over wherever they want you to, it's 90% of the time, 100% of the time, it's my
Mm.
So they're patting it anyway.
The laser can't go through that area because it's so thick.
It's thick and long it's wide and long and thick. So
Have you ever tried to smuggle anything else through there?
Oh no, I don't do nothing illegal like that.
That's
No.
federal. You
No.
don't want to mess around with federal.
All right.
What would I smuggle?
I don't know. I mean,
What am I trying to take to Tampa, Florida? What am I trying to take to Wisconsin? What am I trying to smuggle in there?
I don't know if if you were trying to grow mushrooms down there or anything like that.
No, that's not.
Like psilocybin?
Yeah. Whoa. Miss Crystal, have you taken before?
Nope.
Sorry, we're getting a little off course. I want to
let's
hear
go.
about. I want to
Okay.
hear about Miss Crystal's high school reunion.
High school reunion. And boy,
I got to go with her.
boy, was it cool to see how much better I look than everyone else.
Oh, get it, girl.
I mean, these people look like they were on death's doorstep.
They looked bad, and we told them like, "Damn, I said you graduated with her."
She kept asking, were you bumped up a couple grades? Because why do you look so much better than all these people?
The first chick that walked up, she goes, Crystal. I go, was this your teacher?
Yeah.
Well, Miss Crystal do look good.
She does. And also, by the way, when we walked in, you would have thought Brad Pitt walked in the damn building, by the way.
It almost, if there would have been a record player, you would have heard a record scratch. Everybody said,
Losing their minds.
So you were popular in high school. You haven't told me too much about your high school days.
I was popular in high school, but also she walked in with me.
Oh.
Well, and then she walked in with me.
Trailer Trash Tammy. Trailer Trash Tammy. And I said, she's a real person. Treat her like one. Her name's Tammy.
And, Crystal, don't sell yourself short. We had a lot of people going, we watched Trailer Tales. We watched Miss Crystal's podcast program. A lot of people. You would have thought the most famous movie stars in the world walked in there.
Did anybody ask about me?
Not to me. Did they say anything to
No.
you?
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Mm-mm.
We pretty much just talked about ourselves
Yeah.
the whole time.
Okay.
But anyway, so once the shock of us walking in there died down, then we got to actually enjoy the high school reunion like normal people. Sorry, you take it away. It was your high school reunion.
Well, first of all, they had a ton of hors d'oeuvres. fancy. They had little triangles that had spinach in them.
Sandwiches.
Little finger sandwiches. Cheese balls. Sticks of, carrot sticks, celery sticks. Just a whole variety. And then big bowls of ranch. You could take as much as you wanted.
They had punch bowls of ranch?
Punch bowls.
That's cool.
Then they had a little section that was like a taste of high school. They had like a high school pizza, mashed potatoes, like all the stuff they used to serve. Had it over there so you could have a taste of high school.
Was the lunch lady there?
No, she's long been dead.
She's beating around the bush.
Come on, get the juicy stuff out, Tammy. Come on. I know that something's going on here.
She's beating around the bush.
Look at that smile. I know that something's going on when she does that little devilish Miss Crystal cutie smile.
We were at the hors d'oeuvres table. Picking. Crystal's she's acting all weird. She's acting all nervous. I didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, I thought she was having a heart attack. She was like, Tammy. And I go, what the f***? What's going on? Call 911! Is what I said. And she goes, no, it's not that. And then she starts going, I go, what the f*** is going on, Crystal? Do we need to hightail out of here? She goes, there's John Stevenson right over there. I said, who the f*** is John Stevenson? And she goes,
She covered your mouth like that?
I had to.
I said, my God, you're going to give me a heart attack. So then what did that do with me going, John Stevenson? He goes, walks over. Crystal, how you doing? And I said, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Oh, so you knew that something was going on.
I knew, I mean something. And listen, I did not go to the bathroom. I walked over behind one of the tables and watched them. And I was just really about 2 feet away.
And he knew I was coming. He knew I was going to be there. He had a little shop Aldi bag.
He had an
Aldi bag that had this shirt in it.
He had an Aldi bag
With the Tweety Bird shirt in it?
Tweety Bird shirt.
Well, it's got Tweety Bird, but
at your high school reunion?
He knew because this shirt, okay.
Uh-oh. Is there a history?
When he went off to college, all right, and he was the first guy I did with.
That's what I was about to say. What's the importance there? I know it, but they don't.
I had with. And this was my softball shirt. And we were the All-Stars. And they always called me Tweety in high school because I loved Tweety Bird. And I told him, it was a very emotional night. I said, when you go to college, wear my shirt.
Damn, dude.
And I'd like to think he wore this a lot. Now, whether he did or not, I don't know. But he said, Crystal, I want to give this back to you. He said, I never had a like yours since high school.
What the hell?
And that made me cry right there by the hors d'oeuvres.
Why is he being so crass? Why didn't he?
That's how John was. He always was like that.
Well, I was watching, and once I saw Crystal loosen up and start laughing, I said, okay, I can come back from my bathroom break.
I've seen that laugh before.
When you know she's comfortable.
She's like, she does that.
So I walked up.
I'm blushing now.
And I said, Crystal, who's your friend? And he said, I'm John. I was the first guy to give Crystal a. And I said, John, I know who you are. I said, if anybody knows that information, it's me. It's me.
Did everybody at the school know y'all's dynamic?
Oh, of course.
Now, when y'all two were talking, Tammy, did you notice that other people started tuning in?
Everyone made a circle around him.
Because in high school, wasn't the norm.
No, especially back then.
Yeah.
That was new.
Back in the 1900s.
Right.
It was different. And if you did it, you're pretty much the slut, you know?
And you were.
And I was. But you know, now they came around. All those people now they eat ass. They do they do all that
he
stuff.
did too. He came around.
And y'all were the first people in that high school to ever eat each other's asses.
Yep.
And people still talk about that.
I'm surprised they didn't put a plaque up in the high school for us.
So, and everybody knew that. Everybody was there. Knew that. So when they, I'm gonna cry. When they came back together, I mean a circle, about 100 people just around them, just watching. Some people were doing this.
Did the DJ turn on a specific song?
It was Stand By Me. It was Stand By Me, and that was our song at prom.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Boom, boom, boom. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Boom, boom, boom. Stand by me.
So after he gave me my shirt, you know, and I held it up because I hadn't seen it in years. And he said, I'd like to introduce you to somebody. It's my wife, Karen. And I pulled back, I pulled back. What do you mean your wife, Karen? And she starts coming over to me really aggressive. Oh, there she is. The crystal asshole. That's what they called me. Referred to me as the crystal asshole.
Watch out, she'll eat your husband's ass. What
And
she said.
Whoa, there she goes. She's an ass eater.
And
And I said, hey, bitch, don't talk to my cousin like that. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, she may eat your husband's ass, but somebody's got to do it, and you're not. She had a little attitude with me.
she had a big attitude.
Tell him what you did.
I would do what any woman would do.
And what was that, Miss
And
Crystal?
I pulled my pants down. And I bent over and I spread my cheeks and I said,
And everybody was still watching, by the way.
I said, Crystal, this bitch, and kind of just spread it so she could see.
You Ace Ventura'd your butt and made it talk?
I didn't make it talk. I just spread so she could see.
Ew.
And I wanted him to see what he's been missing. What do you mean, ooh?
You did that in front of a circle of 100 people?
Oh, who
And when
cares?
she
Your
did
high
it-
school reunion?
When she did it, when she bent over and spread, the Karen lady goes, Chris was right there, and then she goes, ugh. And I grabbed her from the back of the head and I go, you fucking look. I said, you look at it. I said, look.
And I was like, did she see it? Did she see it?
And I got her head like this, and I got about a foot from it. I brought her down, got a foot right from her asshole, and I said, you fucking look at it. And I went,
Did anything fall out of Miss Crystal's pants when she pulled down the pants? Like, did anything else fall out?
I didn't see nothing. Did you feel something fall out?
I didn't.
What would fall out? I didn't see nothing.
Like a toy, like a keychain, a tampon, anything like that?
Well, what she did see was at that time, after I pulled up my pants and everything, I got my Aldi bag that he brought, got my shirt out, and I held it up. And she goes, give me back my husband's shirt. I go, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I go, that's my shirt. She goes, he wears that almost every week for a couple hours. And I said, that's the power of the crystal asshole. I said, this is my shirt, bitch. I played softball and earned this.
And by the way, everybody watching, Miss Crystal, Miss Crystal, Miss Crystal. And Karen got pissed.
Did you twerk when you were down there?
I did not twerk, but I did end up spreading again for everyone.
Because of the chant.
Yes, you
Yeah.
you got to. If they're chanting
if
for
they're
you,
chanting.
you have to do something.
Yeah.
And
And on my part, it kind of felt good to put my hands on a bitch because I hadn't done that in several months and I was due. So it felt good to do that while also sticking up for your best friend / cousin at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It felt really good.
Trailer Tales.
This episode is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App does more than you think when it comes to having your back and making sure your money stays your money. Cash App just released a new status program for the way people actually spend called Cash App Green. Now, when you spend at least $500 a month with the Cash App card, you earn green status, which unlocks benefits like up to $200 of free overdraft coverage.
You also unlock higher borrow limits and custom personalized cash back offers every Friday at places you love to shop. Turn everyday spending into status with Cash App Green. Download Cash App today or visit cash.app to learn more about this and other financial benefits. New Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code CashApp10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply.
Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Visa debit flex cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC, and the Bancorp Bank NA pursuant to a license from Visa USA Inc. See terms and conditions for the Sutton prepaid card, Sutton debit flex card, and Bancorp debit flex card. Cash App Green features savings, direct deposit, rounders, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App of Blanc King Brain. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Dang. Take a breath. Breathe, David.
Cash App. Yeah, it's probably good that you went to this high school reunion because I don't think I would have known what to do in the same situation. If Miss Crystal would have done that in front of me with the other 100 people, I think I would have, been too like.
You would have passed out.
I would have been stirred up.
You would have went googly eyed over her butthole. I've seen it. I see it all the time. You haven't. You would have went googly eyed for it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I was signing autographs for the rest of the night. Everybody wanted my autograph. That's how you know they're old people, because people don't ask for autographs anymore. They ask for selfies. They wanted me to sign everything. Their tits, their shirts, they had their little hors d'oeuvres on a plate. They threw them off and said, "Sign this, Crystal." And I said, "Hey, maybe you should have treated me better in high school." That was a lesson, You never know who you're going to mistreat.
You never know who in your class is going to end up being a big superstar celebrity. She could be the class slut, the first one to do Annie. Look at what she's turned into.
Business owner, Crystal's Creations LLC, eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Macari.
Businesswoman.
There was 2 women there that had bought some of my clothing that I sold on eBay, and they said, "Look, Crystal, I bought this off your eBay."
They did. It basically turned into one big meet and greet. Oh, and also, the lady, Karen, was kicked out. I made sure she got kicked out.
So did you slow dance with John Stevenson?
John stayed.
Not only did I slow dance with him, he f***ed me and I him off when we were slow dancing.
Good grief. Wow. That's a lot. Out on the dance floor?
Oh,
yes. You just get real close and you just do this.
But you could tell I could tell what they were doing. I knew what she was doing.
Yeah, if people are hugging like this.
Right. And he was right up against her and she was doing this.
You just take one arm and put it around him, and the other one you just...
Miss Crystal,
and at one point, she flipped him around to where... to where his back was to her chest. And she was
I got carried
For
away.
everyone to see,
I
Miss
got
Crystal.
carried away. I wanted to show them who I was. You know, you're
Okay, at that moment, what was the song the DJ was playing?
good God, what was the song?
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't focused on the song. I was watching the.
Did people have their phones out when that was
Oh
happening?
yeah.
It's a lot of flip phones though, so the quality is not going to be good. You
And I
know,
saw a couple other people start doing reach arounds and stuff. What the
Inspired the dance floor to start breaking out in handies.
Oh my
and
God.
nobody can say nothing because we're adults. You try that in high school, they're going to shut it down.
There's no chaperones at an adult dance.
We are the chaperones.
You can kind of do anything you want.
And I felt sad at one point. I look over and she's against, she's standing against the wall doing one of these.
Who?
You. Do you want me not to tell him?
Go ahead.
Looking real sad, but also proud, like this.
I was proud. I was so proud.
And I did one of these numbers to her.
I was so proud of her.
And I said, you take over for me, Tammy. You take over. And I let her
You
finish
cut
him
in?
off.
You cut in like it was like, may I have this dance moment? And you said, let me start the jagging?
She later told me that her wrist was numb.
It was. I didn't know the longevity that this elder would have.
And I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yeah. The punch is almost out. I'm gonna go get the last bit of the punch."
The ranch or the punch?
The punch.
Okay.
It was Hawaiian punch with a thing of sherbet in there. And stuff,
Right.
So she had drinking like 10 glasses. So anyway,
It really was a sight to see, though, because she was so much taller than him,
his head came right to my chest, maybe.
and he was really having to reach to her. I mean, you could just the whole arm up, and I just thought, wow, it was symbolic because not only was I passing on knowledge, I was passing on.
You were. Because I was doing the same twist
Right.
you were doing.
I was I tapped out and I said, "It's your turn."
Oh,
And,
so it was more like professional wrestlers.
Kind of.
Okay. You tagged her in.
Yes.
And we
And
really
then-
had never done that before.
And here comes the Jaggin' Dragon
Mm-hmm.
under the ropes to make sure that Miss Crystal is not feeling the fatigue.
And of course I said, "Johnny, are you okay with this?" He said, "Absolutely, as long as I bust." I said, "I'll get you to bust." Absolutely. I just put his...
Just did it. And it was, I didn't look, I just went over there and got me some more punch. It was really fun, though.
We had a good time.
Now, you said that this was not the only couple that was doing that out on the dance floor. What's the cleanup process like at a high school reunion? Like when the lights came on, was it just a mess out on
Ask the janitor. That ain't our problem.
I didn't even wait till the lights came on. I didn't. And I'm going to be honest with you. That's not really something I was thinking about.
Do you remember the song when you were going to town on John Stevenson?
When I started to him off, it was the ending of that song. Who sings that damn stupid ass song? Pharrell Williams.
Because I'm happy.
Cause I'm happy, clap
and-
along if you feel. And I was like, God, I gotta hurry up and get him off so I can go tell the DJ to play some good shit.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I did it real fast. And then I went.
He finished to happy? Eesh.
They'll never forget that.
Right. But, a lot of people don't go to their high school reunions. And Crystal almost didn't even want to go. I don't know if I should go. I said, let's go. We're going to have fun.
Are you going to go to ours?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed because I didn't finish high school. But
Maybe wear a disguise or something.
Yeah. We could.
Ooh, maybe I could be your plus one for that one.
You have to talk to Daryl about that.
Okay. Maybe he might mysteriously get locked up around that time.
You'll have to talk to Daryl about that.
Okay.
He loves going to all places with me.
Well, things are meant to happen exactly how they're supposed to.
Yes.
And you were supposed to reconnect with John Stevenson for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to go with Miss Crystal to help her out with John Stevenson. And Dave Gunther was supposed to find a magic pickle while y'all were away.
Find a what?
A magic pickle.
What's a magic pickle?
There ain't no
That's
such
something
thing.
You nicknamed your dick.
Nope.
Oh, looks like a good old pickle.
That's a pickle.
It's a pickle.
That's a dill
All right.
pickle.
I picked this pickle at the convenience store. You know how you can get like 2 for $1 at the gas station?
In the big...
Jar.
In
Yeah.
the big jar. And I ate the first one, but then this other one right here, I was like, you know what? Sometimes I was just kind of alone. Sometimes I talk out loud, or I talk to my food like when I'm eating it. And I asked this pickle a question.
That's weird. I'm going to say it. That's weird. Go ahead. Sorry.
You just had a man at your high school reunion
That's a man.
that you were, listen, Miss Crystal, that you were jerking off in front of your old high school class, and then it broke out into other men being back to stomach with other ladies, jagging them off, and then just everybody releasing on the dance floor.
Not weird.
And that's not weird to you at all. But
You're
I
talking
can't
to-
talk to a pickle. I can't talk to my food. Oh, this is some good food. Sometimes they hear that when you say, this is some good food.
A pickle is not a human.
Right. It's not.
But whenever y'all are having a good meal, you never say out loud like, dang, this is some good food. Ooh, or you're saying you're grateful for it. You know, you put a blessing on it or something like that.
But that's not what you're saying. You're saying you're talking to the pickle and
Well, I mean-
asking it questions.
I mean, I decided to ask it a question because I was like, that first pickle was good. Oh, do you want to get eaten, buddy? You know, just like a quick question.
okay.
And
So-
what did it say?
It started responding to multiple questions that I had.
Jesus.
So if y'all have a question for the pickle, you could ask it something too.
All right, I got a question for it.
Okay.
Do I ask it right now?
Yeah.
Pickle, is Dave stupid?
The mystical pickle is whispering. No, 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 no.
Well, that pickle's stupid.
Yeah, that pickle's definitely stupid.
Okay, then do you have a question for it, Miss Crystal?
Yeah, pickle. Can you go inside of my p***?
The mystical pickle whispers an affirmative yes.
Okay.
The end of it looks like a peanut, and I can't stop looking at it. It's making me horny.
Pickle, is Crystal gonna find the new love of her life this year?
Within the pickle's realm, fate marinates.
Mate marinates.
Fate marinates.
He said
Ooh.
realm.
And he said realm.
Ooh.
Now, let me ask you this, David. Did you know that you were getting a magical pickle?
No.
Does the guy know he was selling magical pickles?
No, this was just in the jar like all the other ones. I just happened to grab this one. Hey, pickle. Will I have a long-term girlfriend anytime soon?
The Mr. Pickle says
The
no.
astronomical pickle foretells to a positive outcome.
This pickle don't know what it's talking about.
Okay, so what kind of stuff were you asking it whenever you found out it had a voice?
I said, do I have an average size wiener?
And what did it say?
No.
That's demonic.
Okay. Is Dave's wiener below average size?
We don't have to ask it again.
Ask it.
Yes, sir.
The pickle speaks.
Oh, now you f***ing believe the pickle?
Now I believe it.
I don't have a lot of questions because I've never talked to a magic pickle.
Right.
Should John Stevenson and Crystal keep going with their relationship even though John Stevenson is married?
Not today, buddy old pal.
Not today.
That's fine.
That's fine, because he's married. You didn't want to go down that route anyway. You didn't want to cause shit with Karen.
It's good where we left it.
Exactly. I would have had to deal with that bitch the whole time.
Is Karen going to press charges against Tammy for holding her next to Miss Crystal's bum?
Do it.
The mystical pickle swirls indicate a fermented yes.
It ain't happening.
Well, go ahead and try it, bitch. Okay, I know you're watching. She was real weird, almost like she was obsessed with Crystal.
Well, if someone's been wearing Crystal's jersey every week for years, since you haven't seen them, of course she's going to be a little teed off. And probably it's one of those situations where Karen has been in bed with John Stevenson and probably heard Miss Crystal's name come out in bed a few times.
And I'd feel bad about
You're
that.
officially the other woman.
Pickle.
Hey, Pickle.
Go ahead. No,
I was going to say, Pickle, am I the other woman?
Positively no.
Okay.
Pickle. Does John think about Crystal while he's f***ing his wife?
Between the pickled warts lies your answer.
Between the pickle's warts.
Yeah. What did that mean?
I think it means John's got warts.
The pickle juice swirls with cosmic
Possibilities. I just think that he's been waiting for the high school reunion so he could see her again. I do.
I think so too.
And when you showed everybody,
And I wasn't expecting to do that.
no,
Did
I
anybody
wasn't.
yell anything out when you did it? Like, pristine? You know, anything like that? Like words of affirmation?
It was mostly just,
A lot of
Ladies upset? Or were they just like, wow, that's perfect?
it was more of a wow.
Mm.
No wonder he did with her. I heard
Right.
that.
oh, I get it now. Damn, that is a crystal asshole.
Not to cut you all off, but I forgot. We have a very good debate topic.
Let's
today.
hear it.
Okay.
Hit it. Hit me with it. Hit me.
Should ketchup be kept in the fridge or the pantry?
You want me to start?
Yep.
Fridge.
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 I think you're a damn psycho if you don't refrigerate your ketchup. Sorry.
I think it says a lot about people if you go over and they're serving you just this room temperature, crusty, cruddy ketchup that's been in their pantry.
And doesn't it say refrigerate after opening?
That's what I thought too, but there's some people who do it and they're like, no, it's fine. They're like, oh, do you really want to dip your fries in cold ketchup? I would
Yes.
rather than room temp, where I don't know where it's come from. The room temp in the packages are a different beast.
Yeah.
That's if I'm going to someone's home for a barbecue, I request they take it out when they start cooking. That way it is room temperature.
Okay.
And that's
But-
fine.
And that's
But don't leave it out for days.
Right. Well, you know, some people say you're not so they get mad when you leave their butter out. But sometimes butter can be left out, and sometimes you need butter out when you need it spreadable.
if butter's covered but left out, it's fine.
Exactly.
That way you don't have like little flies like rubbing their hands or whatever on top of it.
Ooh, if I see one damn comment from you guys saying you put ketchup in the pantry,
Comment below.
Ooh.
Do you put your ketchup in the fridge or the pantry?
And we won't ever come to your home to eat if you say
Right.
pantry. Now, restaurants will leave it out on the table, and I will eat that,
Okay,
which is disturbing.
right. You're
see,
right.
I think that's fine.
but
As long
not,
as they're
as long as it's not in a home.
as long as they're picking it up at the end of the day and put it in the fridge.
Well, they're not.
You don't think so?
They usually do.
Well, I have done many part-time jobs at restaurants. In fact, not only are they keeping it out there, we're taking one bottle of ketchup and pouring it into the other one.
Okay, let me put it this way. That bottle of ketchup, people are going through that quickly, way more quickly than at home.
Right, you're right.
At home, it's staying in there for months.
Mm-hmm.
At the restaurant, it could be every couple days or something
You're
that
right.
they're doing a new thing, once a day maybe, depending if it's the little bottles. That I can tolerate.
I'm just going to start. If I go to a restaurant, I'm going to start asking for packets. Because now that I'm thinking about that, that is gross. People's hands are touching it.
Because I'll leave packets. But even then again, even my packets usually end up in the fridge and not a drawer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just as dumb.
You think so?
Putting your packets in the fridge? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Put it in a drawer.
Yeah, put it in a drawer or a
right.
Ziploc baggie.
Put it in a drawer that has pins, screwdrivers, duct tape, bread ties.
Scotch tape.
Other sauces.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one. And it's rare that all three of us agree on a debate topic. We all said fridge right away.
But
it's very rare.
Let's think about it scientifically, though. Is it safe to keep it out?
I don't think it is.
There's sugar, tomatoes,
Is there enough process in it?
vinegar.
I'm Googling it.
And if you're serving anything else but Heinz ketchup,
Okay, I agree with y'all. I don't have
What?
to get name brands for many things, but if it ain't Heinz,
we ain't eating it.
it's nasty.
I Googled, should you leave your ketchup in the fridge? Yes, you should leave your open ketchup in the fridge. While its natural acidity makes it safe to sit in the pantry for some time, manufacturers like Heinz and Hunt's highly recommend refrigeration after opening to prevent the sauce from losing its flavor, color, and texture.
That part, though. That part.
Come on.
That part.
Come on. And if the people making it recommend you putting it in the fridge, don't do the opposite. Damn.
Hunt's, though. Who eats Hunt's ketchup?
I tried Hunt's for a while as a kid because we couldn't afford the Heinz, and as soon as I became an adult, started making my own money. Never looked back.
Yeah.
Never looked back.
Well, you got to buy the good shit.
Right.
Hunt's is for
Well, I have to spend some money on bleeping that one out, Miss Crystal.
I'll give you a quarter.
Okay.
It's my next T-shirt. Hunt's is for
You're gonna make merch out of that?
yeah. I'm gonna have the words Hunt's is for, and then it's gonna be me going like this, holding a bottle of Hunt's.
Would you guys wear that merch? Hunt's is for with Crystal doing this.
And maybe we could spell it CUNTZ. Because a lot of places aren't going to print that if I have a naughty word on there.
Would you wear that? Yes or no? Let us know.
Lettuce. No. Lettuce.
Well, thank y'all so much for watching the podcast. We're out of time.
How do these episodes fly by?
I wish we could do them forever. I wish we could just stay here always and just keep talking, and then we just keep eating and drinking, and like we take bathroom breaks, and it's a nonstop. I heard of something called Twitch where people just do that.
Wow.
I wish we could do that, but we got our lives that we got to tend to.
Yeah, we do. But the good news is we're going to be back next week.
Yep. Same time, same day.
We're not going anywhere.
Every Friday.
Because this is a real podcast.
And if you haven't, we haven't told y'all in a bit, keep subscribing and tell your friends to subscribe.
Yes.
And the likes and the comments, they go a long way. Okay?
And you know what I tell them on my podcast?
What?
Hype it up!
Hype it up for us.
Hype it up!
All right, we love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Trailer